Okay, hi, welcome to our October meeting. First I'm going to call the meeting to order. I motion to call the meeting to order. Do I hear a second? I second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, meeting is called to order. So first we have some. Okay, so first we have roll call. Sorry.
You got it.
Okay.
All right. You know, roll call, you know what the deal is. So, Audie.
Yeah.
Annie.
Yes.
Vika.
Yes.
Corinne. All right, Dylan.
Here.
I almost said Jackson, but you're not up yet. Elizabeth. Elle. Emma mentioned they were going to be up today. Anna. Jackson.
Here.
Lauren.
Here.
Lindsay.
Here.
Lisa. Lisa coming. Okie dokie. Lydia. Megan. Millie. All right, Michael. Neil. Home.
Here.
Rachel.
Here.
Ryan.
Here.
Satya.
Here.
Savvy.
Here.
We have 2 vacancies so far. That's what they're actually. Most staff liaison are here as well as our council liaison. Council liaison, right?
Council.
Yeah, okay, good, cool.
Okay,
Roll
awesome.
call.
Okay, cool. So now I motion to approve the agenda. Do I hear a second? All second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, agenda is approved. Now, do we have any public comment for tonight?
So we are not streaming today because OSAC is here and they are streaming. So we have no one online, and as far as I know, we don't have anyone here in the room with us that we can visibly see. So, no public comment.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and then the candidate interviews canceled, correct?
Yes, that
Okay.
is correct.
So we're gonna move on to some discussion items. A huge thing that we have to talk about is Monster Mash. So,
Question,
yes.
do we want to replace that with maybe a quick team building thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, we can do some team building. Does any, do we have any idea for that?
I was thinking, everyone go around and say their favorite dad joke.
Okay.
If you need to Google, we won't judge.
You got 2 minutes to Google a dad joke. Go.
And nobody say mine. They're all.
Ooh, what if we do a competition? Who's got the best dad joke?
Yeah.
I want to hear them all. That's why I'm kind of selfish about that. Any new material?
Right? I was at a red light the other day and this little girl rolled down her window and just announced a dad joke. No. And then drove away.
I love it.
It was the best.
I thought you were about to.
She was driving?
No.
How was it? How was it driving?
That's what inspired this idea. So I think a little girl can shower. That, I need to go on.
They usually have so much material when I was running outdoors. Education camps. All it was like middle school. Love it. You're not live.
I also need to start talking.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Good, great.
I don't wanna go last, sorry. Yeah.
I do like that one. That's definitely catering to 2 specific individuals here.
Okay, should we go? Are people ready, or does anyone need more time?
All right, let's
Oh,
do
you
it.
need more time, or? Yes, okay.
We'll be towards like later end, so you guys.
Sorry, we're gonna start off.
We're gonna go this way, yeah.
All right, what's going on?
I'll start us off. How did the hamburger introduce his girlfriend? Meat patty.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to people that.
That's a good. What is round and spiky? A stitch?
Nice, nice.
I know.
Two guys walked into a bar. The third guy ducked.
Nice.
Oh,
You got your mid, two, nice.
How does the moon cut its hair? Eclipse it?
That one.
Why are there Pop Tarts but no Mom Tarts? Because the patriarchy.
Oh, I like that.
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer.
Ah.
I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed.
That's.
How do billboards talk?
How do what?
Billboards,
Billboard stuff.
sign language.
Ah.
Why is Peter? Why? Never lands.
Why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure? He's a little shellfish. What is a knight's favorite fish? Swordfish. How much money does a stone cost? That's 1 cent. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Why do dads take multiple socks when they go golfing? In case they get a hole in one.
Why don't they tell jokes? They crack each other up.
Like they always lead up to something.
Okay, I got a new pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too.
What do you call a can opener that does not work? A can opener.
Nice. How do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke?
How?
Thank you, when it's all grown up.
I'm a real unguided speech, you know.
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
Is that the? It's good, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. Why did the old man fall down? He couldn't see that well. Like there's well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I only seem to get sick on weekdays. I must have a weekend immune system. Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Nice.
Hey, now we are gonna talk about Monster Mash. Allison, if you wanna take it away? Yeah, we wanna pull up the board for all. Alrighty, as we know, Monster Mash is October 25th. I'm excited for all of you to be there. The working group so far has put together a lot of great ideas and came up with all the activities that will be going on for it. Before we get into that, I'll kind of just give you a run of show of what the whole event will look like. Anyone who's doing the balloon arch, can I see a raise of hands? We got told in the work meeting it'd be a balloon arch. If not, that's fine, we don't have to do it.
Well, we haven't signed.
Yeah, we can assign roles. Oh, yeah, that's right, we did that. Well,
Yeah.
whoever's doing the balloon arch, will get there at 2 p.m. So that way, by the time all still gets there at 3 p.m., it should be done by then. We don't want the balloon arch to happen during the setup. There'll be a lot of moving parts and little things happening. So balloon arch people will be coming at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. All of us will be arriving. We'll be wearing comfortable shoes, our silk t-shirts, and any kind of fun, festive costume over top of it, where you can still see the t-shirts, that way people know you're working and who you are. But also just make it fun. I think last year you guys were gnomes. That was one I remember most. Go ahead.
Are we allowed to bring props up that are part of our costume?
Yeah, sure. I encourage it.
What's up, Michael?
When is the Monster Mash again?
25th,
October-
Saturday, October 25th.
Yep.
Runs 5 to 8, will be there from 3 p.m. to around
9 p.m.
Mhm.
will be everyone's shift. Around 3 p.m. as well, we'll have the serendipity who will be serving, the mac and cheese bowls as they did last year, as well as running bar service. At 4 o'clock, our DJ will be coming on. It is Ryan, who's done it in previous years. We all love him. He'll also be emceeing the costume contest. So that will be nice. 4 o'clock, the blue bus arrives, the photo booth. So that will be fun. We got trunk or treat. People start coming up and getting their car set around 4 o'clock. We'll need people helping out with that as well from our team. Face paint will arrive around 4:30, 5 p.m. Event starts. And then from there, we have the costume contest going throughout. You guys will be all hands on deck, running your own activities, stations. And we'll have some floaters and everything like that. Next up, we'll go ahead and go over assignments. We want to go ahead and take it away with that.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna like split up based on the room. You'll probably stay, if you are a volunteer, you'll probably stay in the room that you're like volunteering for most of the time. But we'll also have a couple floaters who can just kind of like roam around and move from place to place just to make sure that things are getting done. But first, for the coyote room, it looks like we're gonna need 2 people for that, and that is just the like coloring area and quiet area. So kids will just like come in and do phone kits. So raise your hand. We need 2 people for that. Raise your hand if anyone wants to do that. Okay, Dylan and Jackson, okay, perfect. Okay, awesome. And then for the Long Peak room, this is where the face painting and balloon art is. So this is like this room. And it looks like we're gonna need 2 to 3 people. 3 would probably be ideal, but raise your hand if you can volunteer for it.
The people who will be doing this, the musical chairs, spider racing, those games. You'll need to be really interactive, lively, high energy, so whoever has a lot of fun and a lot of energy and loves, cheering kids on and stuff like that, I would recommend this is your role, this is your time to shine. I know you guys can be very lively. Perfect. Anything?
That's nice.
Okay, awesome. And then,
Millie, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next one is gonna be the ocean creation station, which is like the Osprey room down all the way here. And it looks like, yeah, we need 1 to 2 people for this, so raise your hand if you would want to do that.
This room's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little less hands-on because the kids will be creating it, but you will have that added fun effect of trying to make it spooky, themed. I guess people were thinking of like a Harry Potter-esque kind of room.
Wizard, sorceress, witch on in there for sure.
Don't everyone jump at it too
Yeah.
much. It will be a lot of fun. You're gonna have theme party.
You can come back to it if nobody's facing it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And then for the spot, we'll need 3 people, and this is like where the board games and cookie painting and maybe donut on the string will be taking place. So you'll kind of have to be similar to a Long Street room. You'll have to be pretty interactive and like just watching kids. So raise your hand if you want to do that. Okay, and then for the children's area, we'll only need 1 person for this, but I guess like if he wants to probably, but yeah, it's where the witch hat toss will be. So raise your hand if you want to do each of that. This comes naturally to you.
It's almost like you're a dad.
Does anyone want to do this?
This one will be a little more relaxed. You'll just be kind of hyping up the kids when they do make it, encouraging them if they don't.
Also setting up the games and resetting them when you need to. This one's definitely lower energy than the other ones is for sure.
We'll come back to it.
Okay, come back to it.
And then the costume contest, we'll need 4 people for this, so raise your hand. What is, okay, then we can just do.
We'll probably need more than 4, because we have 3 judges, we need,
We'll probably need 6.
Yeah, 6 people, cause like one trying to get the kids in and then one getting them off.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
3 people overseeing it, so I guess maybe more like 5.
Yeah.
But, Sadi, Corinne, Michael, you wanna do it, and you wanna do it, and Elizabeth? Okay.
I'm sorry, who else?
Sadi, Corinne, Elizabeth. Michael and Anna.
Gotcha, okay, gotcha.
Awesome. Okay, that I can do the
Well, we'll have more, hold on, if you scroll down.
Oh, yeah, okay, oh, perfect, okay, so next we. Yeah, we need people for the,
Roamers.
okay, so we need 2 runners, I can do one of them. And anyone else who hasn't signed up for anything yet, okay.
So that you guys will kind of be
Lauren?
helping anything that needs, if one of the event people or people running one of the activities. Is low on candy, the roamers will go ahead and help fill up their candy bowl, the lemonade may be filled up more, well, that's food and drink after. But roamers are kind of just putting out fires throughout the event.
Okay, cool, and then anyone who, has anyone not, raise your hand if you haven't signed up for anything yet. Okay, do you guys have a preference on what, and would you wanna do the food and drink table? Yeah. Sure, I can move that.
So,
We'll need a couple of people for the stations too, like the dispensary station, the.
well, that wasn't on the, was it? I don't know, Maria, doing it in the children's area?
Yeah, it's the children's area, but there's the witch hat tots, sensory boxes. And then the scavenger hunt.
We'll probably need,
With the last one, probably.
we'll need 3 people for that.
So yeah,
Maybe
3 people,
forward.
yeah,
Okay, so Annie, Brian, and who else didn't raise their hands?
Well, can you put me down for a roamer, cause I'm trying to figure out if I can stay the whole time. So-
Yeah, for sure. And then Ella, you're okay with doing benefit? Okay,
okay, wait, sorry, got
okay.
flighted there, who's first and foremost, food and drink? Did we
Um,
add one, that yet?
Oh, yeah, looks like. Skip it.
It was Satya?
Yeah.
Alright. You can tell first names first, okay, and then,
And then for the children's area, Annie, Brian, and
Al?
And then it looks like we still need people to launch the sheet. So
Who has not volunteered yet?
I think everyone. Everyone is a grown man, right? You're grown man, oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we just kind of need 1 person to do it.
Okay, you can move me in there then.
Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Who am I missing? Fran, we have a couple people here who are not, who are absent today.
Or we can put them, if you wanna say a roamer, we can put one that's not here on the potion.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be. Very good, maybe we can put it in
I
that.
thought, yeah, I think good. Okay, yeah. Should we just-
What am I missing? I'm missing you from the, okay,
You can check if it was.
well, I know who's not here.
Okay, then whoever is not here, we could put some of them as potion creation, like 2 of them, and then anybody, if there's more than 2 gone, then we could just have them be roamers.
Oh, our absentee people. Okay,
Gonna be a fun day. Gonna be a lot, the setup, 2 hours may seem like a lot, but I think as you guys saw last year, it kind of goes. In a blink of an eye, we have boxes full of so much decoration, and the activity stations can be a lot to pick up. than sit around, so. We will be busy, but once we start wrapping up and get finished setting up, we will have food for you guys. So that will be a nice little added plus, all of our stuff will be stationed in that main room, which one did we put them in?
Industrial mine.
The industrial mine is where, instead of being in the. Staff area, we'll have our own industrial mine area to put all your belongings, your food. If you need a brief moment, someone can tap you in and. You go and get a breather inside if it gets too chaotic and overwhelming, so.
This is kind of just a general layout, but like with updated stations for everything. For those who haven't been here, activities out here, maybe move indoors, since this area is gonna be the trunk or treat area.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah, you got that.
Updated.
It's
Well, we have our comments on here,
Oh.
it just hasn't been
Okay.
updated. Yeah. But for the most part, most things are pretty, yeah, most part.
We'll go ahead and send in the SYLC group chat to an updated map, so that way if anyone wants visuals, who's not in part of the work group. You'll be able to see all of that before you get there on Monster Mash Day. What else was there? Oh yeah, there will be 2 bouncies outside. So that will take up some space, and then our trunk or treats. Has anyone gotten or heard anything from their clubs or organizations they reached out to?
When was the deadline tomorrow? Is the deadline tomorrow?
Today.
We said today, but so far, the chamber groups have been really interested. So we have 6 people.
Okay.
I believe by Monster Mash time, we'll be able to get that 10 minimum.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll go ahead and keep it, and now that it is October, people have Halloween in their mind a little bit more, so if you ask your swim teams, track teams. Clubs, anything like that, it's just all they have to do is show up and decorate their trunk and we'll provide the candy for them. It's a great way to get seen. And just provide for the community, so.
I think from Monarch, Gecko is interested in coming. But we just have a lot going on with like other volunteer stuff right now, so if we can extend that like to like 1 more week, then that would be great, and then they can sign up.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody who like goes to Monarch or just any other schools, if you are in the clubs at all and you think they'd be interested, then like you can tell them that like we can provide the candy unless, you know, they have like the funds to want to do that. And yeah, as Austin said, they just need to come with like a decorated trunk, and so.
I'll send that link in the group as well, because I'm realizing that link was only sent in the Monster Mash work group.
Oh, you're right.
So I'll send that link so that way you can send it all to your clubs. And it's just a fun way, if your friends are in those groups or sports teams or anything like that, then you get to see your friends stay at the event, so.
Who here plays in Monarch football? We don't have anyone this year, never mind. Okay, I think that fast.
I could ask Monarch football if they want to.
I've got contact,
Okay.
yeah, it is gonna see if. Who is on the football team, was gonna be able to do that, but I'll reach out to this.
Okay.
You know what? No, you reach out
Okay,
as well.
Okay.
You reach out as well.
Okay. okay, awesome. Perfect, so it looks like we have volunteers done. If you did sign up to volunteer for something and you know that you can no longer go, please let us know as soon as possible. But for now, it looks like everybody can go, so that's great. Do we have to talk about supplies and decorations?
Yeah, because that's gonna be an item that we need to like, not like specifics per se, because we just need to allocate a specific amount of budget to this. But we wanna do a quick rundown of what you're all thinking decoration wise, supplies wise. I can tell you, we still have a bunch of decorations from last year. We have all the inflatables, the animatronics, the lights. Some of the more fragile decorations like the spider webs. A couple balloons here or there, but we wanted a better idea of what extra supplies do you think you're gonna need to buy. Keep in mind, candy's gonna be bought for sure, and any small prizes. And the trophies, if you all want to do trophies again this year, which I think the work group, they wanted trophies again this year. I think it was trophies and medals.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so. the floor is open if you wanna have the discussion with everyone, see what you all are thinking, the decorating wise.
Oh, yeah, do you remember last year how much money we spent on decorations? And just like,
I kind of have an idea.
okay, cause we do have, sorry.
No, I was like, it'll be less on decorations for budget,
Mhm.
and I think it'd be great to focus the budget items on the fun prizes. Upping those up, having it more enticing, I think would be. Pretty cool, especially since we have tubs of decorations.
Mhm.
And if you want input on decorations and those kind of things, come join the Monster Mash work group, and then you'll be able to really dive in on that, but I'd say for the most part, hunkering in the.
Prizes, yeah, cause we spent about
That's it. Thank you.
$700. No, we went all out last year, we went about $1,200 last year in decorations and stuff, so we have a lot of decorations left over.
Um. Okay, so I, just for people who don't know, also with still like our budget or like how much we get, not budget, like how much money we get. It resets at the end of the year and it's already October, so. We have a lot of money to put towards it and it's just gonna reset anyways, and like considering Monster Mash is our biggest event, it's good to allocate a lot of money towards it, but. I guess if we spent around, I don't know, I feel like. I think we could spend anywhere from like $600 to $800 or even more, I don't know. But if we wanna focus in on like supplies or, like prizes and stuff, then I think that we can get a lot of money. Does anyone feel, I should leave it?
I was gonna add, if we want, like, it's not a necessity just because it's a decoration, but I feel like some type of fog things would be cool, those might be expensive.
Yeah, we tried that last year and unfortunately, well, we tried it in one of the rooms. And the year before that, we also tried it. The issue with fog machines, I love them. Fantastic idea. They set off fire alarms.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, otherwise I love where you're going with that.
I was thinking like on the stage would be kind of cool with the kids walking up, but.
We did try that.
Okay, that's okay.
But we still have a fog machine. If you wanna do it outside potentially, or
Dries. We buy dries.
we could do dry
Put
ice.
some water in the dry ice, so it's still in the fog effect.
Is it grass really expensive though?
Thank goodness.
But if you just wanna do something on something small on the stage, so the stage.
Yeah.
You
And
might,
like
you might need a couple of pounds, you
Yeah,
might need a
cool.
couple of pounds.
Yeah.
of Dry ice, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we do.
Yeah, not that expensive, we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
that's okay. Yeah, we should do that.
That'd be cool. How would we like space it out on the stage though?
Yeah,
Like, is it,
Probably put like buckets or pots and
Okay. Yeah.
dry ice with water, so you get that effect.
make sure the kids don't like that.
But
Yeah. Which we could just add little lights on the canisters themselves, so they know they'll step in there. And a little bit of dry ice. Alright, this is y'all's opportunity to come creative, what do you want to see in Monster Mash when it comes to like not so much decorations, but like prizes and when someone brought up, I think it was y'all, Squishmallows, is that right? Yeah, Squishmallows as a prize, think about these stations, so like the scavenger hunt, the sentry boxes, the witch hat toss. What kind of prizes do you wanna be handing out for that?
I think one year did we have like Halloween themed like mini puppets? Cute. I think they like that. We could do that.
So what was it?
There was like mini Halloween themed puppets.
Gotcha.
I think those are good. Puppets. Squishmallows and like that.
I know when we were originally looking at those to get a pack of six, like the ones was like $50.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a prize, it would be like one squishmallow.
Like, yeah. For the price of that.
True.
The squishmallows each fix it all. It's so good to be
Who here has been to a carnival? Alright. And you all play carnival prizes or carnival games, right? What was your favorite carnival prize?
one of those really big ones, you know what they have to,
Big stuffies.
even like, instead of like candy for all of it, you know, have you seen those mini ducks? They have like. Buy like 100 or something.
Oh, yeah.
$20 and they're just. Little minis, so we'll just have to, I guess it has an age. To it, because the children just.
We did something like that last year.
Is it rubber ducks? Rubber ducks, they have rubber ducks,
Wait,
I
what
was
was
thinking of these ones, any,
Theme,
any bulk.
yeah, bulk Halloween characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
These ones. Very tiny ones.
Oh, okay.
It's like 30 for.
Yeah, like these.
Saying I think you want one or something. Those ones are larger. So that's 30.
What would those be of price, like what would people get that for, like what?
Maybe that could be the ones where it's actually the competitions, so it's less of them, because when you do the wish toss. Piece of candy is none of that makes sense. But maybe for like, musical chairs.
Oh, that's good.
You could get something like that, or if we do one of those bulk. Bulk things right there, the 1,000-piece one, that could be distributed between musical chairs, the.
I think we did that.
toys.
I think we did that as a consolation prize for the costume contest last year. We had a little bucket of like small miniatures that kids can grab for coming off stage or coming off the stage. Right there. Alright, bulk.
I was doing about this.
Yeah, those are great. Does anyone have any other prize ideas? I think this is good. The squishy balls are a good idea, but. Maybe a prize for the costume contest then, because we already have the medals and the trophies for it, but we can have
Have
you
you
like.
like added?
It could be an added thing because if I'm a 4-year-old. I'll be unreal. I'm not gonna be interested in the medal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be interested in the giant selfie thing. Prize, teams, puppets, squishmallows, bulk figurine stuff. All the decoration stuff. That's what we don't have already. What are you envisioning for your monster mash? Anyone?
You can like put up like spider webs.
Yeah, we've got those. Yeah,
Do we have like those like window decals left? The windows like.
Like we could send those. It's sticky, probably, yeah.
we could
So
do
they're not like
that.
sticky, they just like.
Should we change the color of the lights?
Windows decals. Which lights? Like all these lights?
Or no, we have like LEDs, yeah, we have like purple and orange.
Yeah, we do have those. We have a projector as well.
If you're talking about putting lights in the dry ice bucket. If we do get dry ice also, sorry, if we do get dry ice, we could get like cauldrons, but we would need like big cauldrons to put them in there, stuff like that.
We have one cauldron already. Yeah.
Do we have to get
What was that?
we have any drinks that have dry ice in, cause I know that's probably like the big balls of like the drinks with the dry ice.
That's what I do. Except
Things
if
that
we
can
run
be
into.
with serendipity.
We'll have a bowl of like punch, and there's a business that wants to make small little cupcakes to give away. So we'll kind of be, whoever's doing food and drink, they'll be running that area, is the punch and those freebie giveaways.
Okay. Window decos. What else? Have you all been to like Haunted Mansion or something like that? That's something that's cool that you wanna see here.
Kind of random, but do we have any of those like life size skeletons that you can like move around and change like positions kind of like that?
Like the actual like white skeletons and not like the animatronic ones.
Yeah, the ones that are put in the yard, like for Halloween. Just like a.
We do not have any of those.
I think they're like really expensive, but.
Only if
We
we
just, we
call
have
them.
a ginormous, we have a ginormous thing that sings.
Oh, so
It's
that's-
yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah, Willis.
So,
but when it comes to like normal skeletons, we don't, but it's also, I don't know if we have the room for more of those. But I like the idea.
Alright, perfect, who here is going to be coming to the work group for the next concert match, which will be next week?
What is it again?
That would be next week on the 8th.
October 8th.
There's an out of state college fair also at Morgan.
Oh, that's right.
We actually.
Okay.
So should we change that date?
That would probably really good.
Or we can't think of that, that'd be good. That's an important event,
Yeah.
so let's.
Yeah,
let's
or
change.
and let me see what's available here. Well,
We can't
what's
do
gonna
it.
work for everybody first and foremost.
I mean, we can't do it this way.
Figure it,
Anywhere,
yeah.
or you can sit at the center.
You wanna see what you can, who can go? Who's gonna go? I think we could do a poll here.
The next day, or Tuesdays.
Potentially, if it works with everybody else.
Yeah, how does Thursday, October 9th sound with people? Would people be able to go like after school that day?
I have tennis practice on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday after school. But
Mondays.
Like Monday the 6th or 13th. Thirteenth we have school, like no school.
I'm guessing people will be.
Yeah. Before they leave, yeah, you guys have all that, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Actual. What about? I guess that Friday would work, like later times, what's the people on the days? What about Monday the 6th? I think fine, because.
Would anyone be able to do it Monday the 6th? Like maybe around 6?
I was like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can send out a poll of couple dates. But it sounds like.
So October, Monday the 6th, is anyone over on that side?
Does anyone know?
March babies? March babies, January babies. Monday, October 6th is when we're thinking of doing the next Monster Mash work group. Anybody available for that? And this will be. Yeah, around 6-ish. This will be the really fun part of event coordinating is. During this meeting, we will sit there and go over and pick which items we want to purchase together. Finalize some fun event flyers. And just get together the map and everything like that. So this is kind of a great opportunity to really. Showcase how much you want to add on to this event during this meeting, so. Just think about it.
Does anyone know for a fact that that Monday wouldn't work for them?
I probably couldn't do it at 6, but I could do it earlier.
Later, we could do it at like 7. Would 7 work for?
Not at all.
No.
For you, Megan?
What about that Sunday, October 4th? Would anyone be to go with that?
You mean, 5th?
Oh, wait. Oh, is that, okay, not the 4th, okay. Not the 4th or the 5th, they were females.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I could come with them, too. If it's the only time that everyone's gonna work.
Okay, I can send out Monday. Send out Sunday, Monday, and. Maybe.
Like a Tuesday and the
Yeah,
next
Tuesday
week.
work next week. Okay, yeah, and then we can do a poll on that, and I'll do it around like 6.
Sure. And have that poll end as soon as you can, so like maybe it's Friday morning.
Okay, yeah.
You could do something on this week too, this.
Does it have time to order and stuff?
Alright, so we're gonna Amazon.
Okay.
But if we're doing right the trade-in for some things, then yeah, let's make it that week.
Yeah, because Oriental needs at least 2 weeks.
And then, sorry, really quickly, this is kind of off topic, but. I guess our kids, so I know most kids bring Halloween baskets or whatever because they're doing the trunk or treat, but for kids who. Was there a lot of kids who didn't bring them? Because
Ooh,
my
yeah,
only thing is we might wanna get like like small little pumpkin plastic bags or something for kids to win stuff, because they'll probably end up getting candy one way or another.
So
You get some.
a couple years ago, we
Yeah.
did, yeah, we have some, we don't have a lot left.
Okay, we maybe one of them. Nice. Big pack of, just like plastic stuff, and like we at the front, yeah, you can just grab it for like, and you can use it for like. Okay, we can write that out, sorry, that was really dumb, but it was off, so it's possible.
We'll just keep that. It's-
Okay, I'll send out, like a. Dates for when people can, and then just reply to that as soon as possible, so, and I'll make the like due date really fast, so you figure out when to do it. Okay.
How much of the budget do you want to dedicate to this?
Yeah,
That way for the board group, they know what their limit is.
I feel like, is 700 good? It probably won't end up using that much, but I feel like that's like a safe amount, how much money?
We have 1,200 left.
Okay, and this is like the biggest event until the start of the year, don't we?
Correct.
Yeah, should just 1,000 is it? Okay. Does anyone think 1,000 is like too much or too little, or you think? Okay, then we can vote on it.
You know,
Raise your hand if you are good with spending, allocating $1,000 from our budget towards Monster Mash, raise your hand.
that's a yes.
So that's, I think, great, okay, cool, so that sounds good. Um. Okay, awesome, is there anything else that we should talk about from this industry?
Okay.
No. So any other details will be sent in an email to you guys, yeah, it's gonna be great.
And then really quickly, is there anybody in the, like here right now that's not in the work group that wants to be in it? So I can add you to it, okay, really, I can add you.
You got it.
Okay, awesome, sorry, that was everything. Okay, I'll add you. Okay, next up, we need to do a work plan review for 2026.
Yeah, so. Pull this bad boy up. Okay, so. Even though this says 2025 to 2026 on it, this is actually the work plan you all had for this past year, so 2024 to 2025. It's kind of confusing because you all technically start at the end of the year, where every other work group starts at the beginning of the year. You know, details, yada yada, but I want to put this on your all agenda for next agenda. Because we need to finalize your work plan. And for those who are not familiar what a work plan is, it is basically a document of what your committee wants to provide back to the community or work on throughout its next year, right? So last year, the last iteration of this committee, we had a giant work session where we dedicated one entire meeting to planning out what they wanted to do. And redo Monster Mash, STEMathon, Parents Night Out, a Sakatoon campaign, which was like a campaign to collect socks and donate them, right? And then other opportunities, like what volunteer opportunities the committee was going to go to, what projects the committee wanted to work on to like trying to update the symbol for SYLC, or wanting to do more activation of the community center, stuff like that. I want you all to think about what this iteration of the committee wants to provide back for its next year. So what ideas do you want? Do you want to bring back STEMathon? Do you want to bring back Monster Mash? Do you want to bring back Parents Night Out? Do you want to bring something entirely new to the table? That's awesome. Let's talk about that. What does that look like? Do you want to talk, try to work more with like something that speaks more personal to you? So, mental health opportunities or stuff like that, right? Do you want to have a project that the committee wants to work on or a section of the committee? So, do you actually want to update your logo? Do you want to provide more or have the committee engage in more civic engagement, right? Once you all start thinking about that, so we can discuss that and finalize it at the next meeting. Because we need to get this plan finalized and submitted as soon as we can. Anyone have any questions about what work plan entails? What can be on it, what cannot be on it? Soliciting money cannot be on it, just putting that out there. Any questions? Thoughts, concerns? Favorite animals? New season of White Lotus? anyone?
Again, for this one, make it as fun as you want as well, and the ideas that come, say it out loud to the group, you never know what someone else might be interested in, so. If you saw a group doing some kind of fun activity that you thought would be beneficial for SYLC in the community. Feel free to give it a mention during the next meeting, but again, this is you guys' opportunity to see how you guys want to be represented and seen and put your impact in, so. Anything.
And I'll just add for all the new Silk members, when you got up and talked about things that you'd like to see happen in Silk. This is the time to add those ideas to the work plan and have a conversation with this group to see if that's something we're gonna put on the plan, so. Bring those ideas forward.
Write it down, I know you guys have lots of them.
We'll do it like we did last year as well, where we basically divided the committee in half. 2 sections, and each half worked on. A separate work plan, and we came in the middle, or we came back and discussed each version of the work plan and decided on what was going to be a part of it, what wasn't. That's how we're gonna do it next time as well. I found it very effective.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. That's it. We're not gonna do anything with it right now. I just want you all to be thinking about that for the next month. For the next meeting, which is, by the way, November 5th, y'all. And the other thing too is. Activating community center, I imagine, I think Michaela mentioned it, but we have to start thinking about engaging with the civic space as well, which is a new downtown space. If you all haven't been there yet, start thinking about if you want, how to provide. Programming or events down in that space as well. Yeah, no, that is pretty much it, just wanted to give you a quick review. Put that little seed of thought in there, let it germinate over the next month when we start talking about it. So,
Okay, awesome, thank you, yeah, so start thinking about that, okay, next, do we have any staff updates?
No stuff updates,
Mhm.
but I will say, we're putting together a volunteer reception. Volunteer thank you reception in November. And I know some of you guys have volunteered at Chili Fest and activities like that. If you have any fun pictures. I'd be happy for you guys to send them over to me, so that way I could put them up on the slideshow. I feel like we always have the same 10 pictures on rotation, but I feel like you guys are a fun group, so. Feel free to send me pictures, that way your picture can get up on the board.
and they're also more than welcome to come to that, right?
Yep, they volunteered.
What day is it?
November 6th.
Okay.
We'll let everyone know, it'll be a Thursday evening.
Sounds good, okay, thank you, Allison, do we have any council?
Yes, have a couple. Earlier this year in May, the town held a community meeting to talk about design ideas for the north and south pool. A lot of comments, a lot of input, a lot of ideas. The design team put all those ideas together and then they worked with the construction team to figure out how much that was gonna cost. It was. Those designs are gonna run $1 million more than what we had budgeted. And so the design team is going back and trying to find ways to shave off $1 million and all those ideas. But what that means is that the work is not gonna get done this year in time for the 2026 swim season. We are gonna put the pool out to bid at the end of the 2026 swim season, so the north pool will be completed by spring of 2027. So there's still some work that the town staff and design team are doing, and then the south pool design is gonna get completed over the winter. And if that can get completed over the winter, then we'll put that out to bid at the same time, so we can have both pools under construction after the 2026 swim season. So it's kind of a bummer, but there were a lot of ideas that we tried to incorporate from the community, and unfortunately it came in way over budget, so we had to make some hard choices on what to cut out. So, I'd say that's probably the big thing.
Thank you, wow, $1 million, that's good.
Yeah.
$1 million more than I have.
Okay, awesome, then, does anybody else have any other questions before we adjourn, like just about Monster Mash or any upcoming stuff at all?
And everyone's going to make it to Monster Mash, right? This is an all hands on deck kind of situation.
Your name's on the paper.
And yeah, it's the 25th and you need to be there at 2 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
2 p.m. if you're doing balloon march.
No, it's 12 p.m. if we're doing it.
Oh, we didn't figure out people who are doing Blue March.
Or scavenger hunt, those.
Oh, yeah, those are the big ones.
Scavenger hunt are items that need to be done before the event.
Yeah,
So,
We should buy one.
is there anyone passionate about making it? I don't know who made it last year.
I made it last year in addition to, Kai.
The balloon march?
No, not the Blue Notch, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about these scavenger hunts,
Yeah, before.
my bad. No, who did the Blue Notch last
It
year?
was everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. Well, yeah.
Let's get names for it right now, I think that would be good.
It's
Is
the
that
same,
what-
you're not gonna do scavengers.
No, it'll be different.
Oh, okay, then who would be willing to come a little bit early on the 25th to help set up the bean rush? Jeremy, is it possible, Mike just brought this up, but is it possible to just get a crewing one? Like, is that too
I've
expensive?
looked into that, it's very expensive and also. There's not a lot of providers around here that do that, unfortunately. Not without costing a very pretty penny. I think the last time I went there last year, it's the reason why I just bought a bunch of balloons, so we can make one, it was like a $500 quote. Yeah. It was-
Well, you can put me down, I can come early, and then, does anybody else want to come early? I can. I'll come early, so yeah.
You'll be able to blast music and just sit there and blow balloons.
You can drink copious amounts of coffee.
And then who was passionate about the scavenger hunt? This will need to be done, you have now up until the 25th to come up with the riddles and the passages and papers. Creating that document, we have a template of what it was last year, and added a few tweaks to it.
I'll pull that up, so you all can see what that was through like. Where is it? It's over here.
I'm gonna just tweak for that one.
Oh,
You don't do much, I won't take
okay,
3
like,
hours.
well, okay,
That
so, okay, never mind.
So it's 2 p.m., not 12 p.m.
Okay, it's, yeah, that's okay, that might have been my fault.
That's the typo on me.
Okay, does anybody else wanna come like an hour early to the event to help out with the Blue Rush?
Alrighty, thank you. I will say the scavenger hunt last year was a hit with the kids. Whoever is going to work on it, you can work on it with me, I'm pretty good with riddles. It's a big hit, kids absolutely loved it last year. And we could get super creative with it this year as well. But we'll just need a volunteer for it. Anyone wanna step up, take on that mantle? No one's going to, right? That means we probably don't need to do a scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Don't have to.
I'll do it with you.
Yeah. Gotcha, appreciate it.
And for scavenger hunt, if you create everything before. The event, you might have to come at 2 o'clock. It was kind of chaos last year with it not being finalized, but if it's finalized before the event. You can come at 3 o'clock.
I'll send you the template and some ideas.
And also, if you are coming to the work group meeting, like whenever we figure out, you could like update us on how it's going, and we can also help you, so. Yeah. Awesome, okay, then other than that, seems like we don't really have any to go over. So, I move to adjourn the meeting, do I hear a second? A second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.